Hi, Rishima. Hello, I can see you. Can you guys see me? Am I live? Yes, I am live and I'm visible as well. Okay. So am I audible? Just confirm that. Can you guys see me? Sorry, can you guys listen to me? Hello, 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 and welcome to the 9 p.m. session. Sorry, 9:30 session today. I shifted the session to 9:30 because I had an important chapter to cover with the class 9 students, class 10 students. So I'm so sorry about that. But all we have to do is discuss question answers today for our chapter, A Truly Beautiful Mind, in which we read about Albert Einstein, the great scientist and the great genius. And then we'll be done with this chapter. Okay. So I welcome all of you to the session and thank you so much for waiting for me. Hello, hi Abha. Hi ma'am, see you after 240 milliseconds. No, I came in 1 minute, okay? Exactly 21:30, as in 9:30, I was live, okay? Audible and visible, thank you very, very much. So yeah, we were discussing about, what were we discussing? That I had to leave. What were we discussing? अभी जो मैं एकदम छोड़ के आई थी, I completely forgot, yeah. So sorry. But let me know अभी हम लोग क्या discuss कर रहे थे. So we'll continue that discussion. Okay. इसलिए तो millisecond बोला. Okay. Rishima, how are you doing? So I hope all of you are doing great, and it's so nice to see you people. And I'm so sorry I did not take a session yesterday, but I'm taking a session today. So I welcome you all to the session. And I request all of you to please inform all the 9th class students that I am taking this session because I was not able to forward the message in our Telegram group. Although I'm doing that right now. So give me 1 minute and I will forward the message. Class live now for 9th class students. Okay, alrighty, fine. Now let me look at your messages. I'm your Google Assistant. If you have any doubts, so please tell me. Nikunj, this is you. Is this you, your Google Assistant? And India performance, ma'am, Olympics में. Yeah, I was start. We were discussing that India has been performing tremendously in these Olympics, and honestly, these Olympics are a breath of fresh air. You know, I mean, this is these Olympics. I don't know whether I am paying attention to these Olympics or is it because that these Olympics are really this much tremendous because they're stupendous, and I can see how splendidly everybody is playing and how there are so many exceptions, how there is such beauty in these Olympics. India has been performing amazingly, and I saw that those two athletes, Banshim Barshim, I don't remember the name, Tambori and Banshim, something like that. They shared their Olympic gold medal, and I was in tears when I saw that because that really touched something deep within me. And it was such a beautiful act of friendship and of sportsmanship. I was taken away. I was just blown away. I think I had never seen anything as beautiful as that in the Olympics. And plus, India has been performing such, India has been performing with such prowess. And you see the women hockey team, the men's hockey team. You see PV Sindhu, and there are many other players from India like wrestling and boxing, and just everywhere you can see India shining. And I'm so happy. I'm so grateful that we've been able to witness such a great performance by all the players, and feel that all the players were just waiting for their chance to get into Olympics and shine their way through. So these Olympics have been, I think, the best. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Wow, Rishima Ravi won silver. Yeah, I read about him. Why we not have cricket Olympics? Then, well, not my not something that I can talk about really. Yeah, that's congratulations. Yeah, congratulations to Indians. Congratulations to everyone. Hi Alina. How are you doing? Exactly. Yeah, it's such a proud feeling. Exactly. You had taken holiday yesterday. Yeah, Poonam Bheraji. Actually, I completely forgot to tell everybody because I completely forgot about the fact that I was taking a holiday yesterday. However, I will be live now every day, at least till Sunday. Okay. So I don't know who is Nikunj. Okay, Google Assistant, whatever. Okay. All right. So let's talk about Unacademy's amazing offers for you, and then we can move on. Okay. Ma'am, how are you? I'm doing great. Ma'am, Sheti. Yeah. Bilkul, Abha. Okay. Ma'am, you will take class on 15th of August. Jayant, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I would just like to celebrate that day. Or maybe I would think about taking a session. I'm not really sure. Okay. All right. Rishabh is like, Google, I want to ask something. Okay. Yeah, Rishabh, entertain Google Assistant, okay? All right, so we'll be discussing the questions of a truly beautiful mind today. And we know that this chapter talked about Albert Einstein and sort of gave us a biography of Albert Einstein. And we'll be discussing the questions of this chapter. But before we go on to discuss questions of this chapter, let me tell you about the Unacademy offers that we have waiting for you. So guys, this 8th of August, as in this Sunday, you have your Unacademy scholarship test at 11 a.m. on the Unacademy application, and you have to put in the invite code SSIN10. So do not forget about this, and this code will also fetch you 10% off when you're buying any subscription, okay? So make sure you remember this code and make sure you definitely go all the 90s. Your test is at 11 a.m. on Unacademy application for scholarship, and you can win from a pool of rupee 1 crore rupees. Okay, so this is a huge amount and you can win a huge scholarship. So make sure that you give your best shot in this combat. Okay. Also, guys, your combo pack is still going on. So you class 9 students can buy 2-year CBSE course and you'll get 25% flat off on 2-year IIT JEE or NEET UG course, and you will also have 2 years free validity. So you're basically getting a 75% off. Okay, so make sure that you cash in on this opportunity and that you definitely utilize this opportunity that we're giving to you so blatantly. Okay. All right. The other offer that we have lined up for you is the mega offer, and this mega offer will end on 8th of August, just like the combo offer. So please make sure that you buy CBSE subscription before 8th of August so that you can win extra subscription. Okay, so you can win extra CBSE subscription whereby you can watch all the free sessions for maybe up to 6 months, and you can also win extra Creative Corner subscription again, through which you'll be able to learn your dancing, your singing, or whatever it is you want to learn, whichever art form, up to 6 months of time. Okay, so this is a huge opportunity. Please cash in on this opportunity. You can buy the plan for 60 months or 24 months and 12 months, and for each of these months or packs, you will get 2 months, 4 months, or 6 months of free subscription respectively. Okay, so please make sure that you buy this for plus an iconic subscription before 8th of August, because on 8th of August, this offer will end. And also, guys, you have your inappropriate thingy going on still. So Bugs Bounty is going on. If you find any teacher who is teaching you something that is inappropriate, so please make sure that you go on and report that video. And the first one to report that video will win a prize from the Unacademy as a token of thanks. And also you can now buy the plus subscription, which offers you the chance to get education from your favorite educators and top educators of India on one platform. You will also have unlimited access to all other Unacademy courses. So it's not just your course you'll have access to, but you'll have unlimited access to all the other courses. And you will have the study material, practice tests, live test series, your own batch course, mentorship and guidance, and everything, regular doubt clearing sessions and answer writing sessions, practice tests, everything you guys will be getting. So please go on to Unacademy app, use the code SSIN10 to get 10% flat off, and go on and buy the subscription for longer duration so that you don't have to go through the hassle of renewing your subscription every couple of months. Okay, and also, guys, you have now the chance to buy our coveted iconic subscription. You know that this iconic subscription is legendary subscription, and it is the work of a legend itself. And guys, we'll be providing you a personal mentor, and that is why it will be the work of a legend. This personal mentor will be guiding you through any obstacle that you might face, and they will also be talking to your parents so that they can decide your future prospects with them, or they can just praise you, right? And also you'll be getting study planned, you'll be getting your weekly report cards, you'll be getting your sessions or live doubt solutions, and all the other Unacademy offers. They're all lined up for you in iconic subscription. So please make sure that you do not miss this amazing combo offer that we have going on for you. And you go on and buy the iconic subscription with the code SSIN10 so that you can avail 10% flat off. Okay, isn't that an amazing news? That definitely is an amazing news. Okay, but plus you can also now buy Unacademy Class via installments. All you have to do is just buy a pack for more than 12 months and you'll be eligible for the payment option via installments. Also, the payment that you'll be giving us will have zero cost EMI, and you will also be eligible for 10% flat off via my code SSIN10. Okay. And if you have any doubts, you have any question that you're not able to find the answer for, then you just go to Unacademy app, click on Ask a Doubt feature, click a photo of your doubt, upload the photo of your doubt, and tell us the subject of your doubt, and that's it. We'll get you a video solution in no time whatsoever. And please make sure that whenever you're sending the photo to us, do not post multiple doubts in a single image, and do not post handwritten questions. Okay. Now, we read about Albert Einstein. We understood how his genius still reigns, and we know how he became such an important figure in the world, and we know why he's so famous now, and we know about his childhood, we know about his marriages, we know about his history, we know everything about, not everything, but we know who Albert Einstein was, and we can recognize him as a person now and not just as a genius who changed the scientific world forever. Okay, so he was the one who brought about a scientific revolution, and he was such a visionary. But we now also know as a person who was he and how was he. Okay, so now let's talk about the questions that we have from this chapter, and I request all of you to pitch in your answers, because I should not be the one answering the questions, because I just taught you the whole chapter. Okay, alrighty. So, question number one. I don't know who is this Google Assistant, Alina, and whoever this is, let's not give him most of our attention. Let's play question answers, okay? Oh, ho. But आधे घंटे के लिए आपने why did you go for half an hour? Okay, so guys, question number one. Who had these opinions about Einstein? He was boring. So who called him brother boring? Do you remember? Who were the people who called Einstein brother boring? जल्दी से बताइए. His playmates, exactly, Jayant. Wow, Jayant is an all-rounder for 9th and for 10th as well. So his playmates called him brother boring, right? When he was a child, his playmates used to call him brother boring. And then next, he was stupid and would never succeed in life. So who was the one who discouraged him? Who was the one who, you know, talk negative about him? Yeah, Jayant will answer, ma'am. Okay. Alrighty. His principal, a headmaster. Basically, you could say, yeah, Alina, exactly. So his teachers, and let's just confirm whether it was the headmaster or the principal who talked negative stuff about him. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So a headmaster once told his father that what Einstein chose as a profession wouldn't matter because he'll never make a success at anything. So who was he? A headmaster, clearly. Okay. Alrighty. So we're done with this. The last one, he was a freak. So who had this opinion about him that he was a freak? Okay, but yeah, this is a very interesting question, Rishabh. Google, what is your gender? His mother, yes, Jen, exactly. So his mother taught him to be a freak. All right, fine. Let's move on. Next, explain what are the reasons for the following. What the reasons for the following are, okay? Option one, Einstein leaving the school in Munich for good. So Einstein left the school because he hated the regimentation of the school. He hated how the school was um, not something where people could learn something, but just a place where students could be put to a routine and where they could be disciplined and where they had to just follow this regime, this strict regime, this discipline. All right, so Einstein left the school in Munich for good because of this reason. The second question, Einstein wanting to study in Switzerland rather than in Munich, because in Switzerland he thought that there are liberal people, so he went to this German speaking part of Switzerland, and there he had this liberal university, and he wanted to be around liberal people. So that's why he went to study there. Then the next question, Einstein seeing in Mileva an ally. So why did Einstein think that he had an ally in Mileva? Because Einstein favored the literature and the arts, and other scientific acumen people, other people with scientific acumen did not care for literature or arts. And Einstein found that exacerbating. And Einstein found that exasperating. He found that irritating. So when he found Mileva in his university, he found in her an ally, because Mileva was also interested in the artistic side of humans and the nature. The last point, what do these tell you about Einstein? These tell a lot of things about Einstein. These tell us that Einstein was not just a person with scientific acumen and technical acumen. He was also a person who you could call an artist. He was a person who hated Philistines and who loved art. So he was a person who could not take regimentation of life. He was a free person, and he was a liberal minded person. So all of these things we get to know about Einstein from these things. Okay, and he was definitely a rebel, and he um, moved in different direction from other people. He was not an iconoclast as such, but he was more or less just a rebellious kind of person. Okay. Risha Gogoi, I cannot help you in this. I'm so sorry. I'm not allowed to. Ma'am, he hated the rules. Maybe he definitely did, Alina. He definitely hated the rules. Okay, what do you guys think? What do these things tell us about Einstein as a person? So, what do you make of Einstein as a person here? Although we did discuss Einstein as a person when we were discussing the end of this chapter, but I would still like to know from you, what did you think of Einstein as a person? Good one. Ma'am, you told that you will answer and you're giving the answer. Sorry, Jen. Sorry. I kind of went in a flow and I completely forgot that I asked you guys to answer. I thought that, okay, fine, let me answer all of these because the questions are good. And okay, fine, I'll let you guys answer. So you need to tell me, what do you think about Einstein as a person after observing all of these answers? Okay. He was a person who was not only like science, he was also interested in other subjects and activities such as arts and music. Yes, Poonam Behra. So you could say that he was a holistic personality. He was not just, a person who was limited to one part of human existence. So he would not just limit it to science. He was exploring each and every day other arenas of human engagement. He was going into politics. He was going into arts and music. He was going into literature. He was reveling in love. He was also discovering science side by side. So he was discovering everything that humans engage with, and he found that to be a holistic experience. So yeah, definitely we understand. These tell that Einstein was a genius and had the capabilities to achieve his targets. Moreover, he had his own view of life. He liked freedom too much. Exactly. So these things tell us that he was a rebellious person. He was a person who did not want to be compartmentalized, and he was a person who did not want to be disciplined in a rude way. right? He hated regimentation and he loved freedom. So he was a rebellious person as well. And he did not want to be put into a category. He was a person who was always exploring new arenas of human engagement. These are some of the things that we definitely learn about Einstein from these things. Ma'am, he was a big fan of rules and liked, yeah. Okay, Alina. That's good. Questions finish हो गए क्या? अब अभी नहीं. We still have some questions left. Okay, all right. Let's move on. I think we've discussed all these. Now, these are our final questions. Number one. What did Einstein call his desk drawer at the patent office and why? This is a very easy question. I'm not going to answer this for you. How about you guys answer this for me and make it easy for me, right? So what did Einstein call his desk drawer at the patent office and why did he do that? He never enjoyed freedom. Who could enjoy freedom in just four walls of room? Bhavin Pandya, don't say that, yeah. Okay. Ma'am, the headmaster is just like principal, so I have written principal because I think headmaster and principal are the same. Poonam Mehra ji, not exactly. Just please say headmaster. I always learn so much from you. Haha. Einstein called his desk drawer at the patent office the Bureau of Theoretical Physics because it was the place where he used to store his secretly developed ideas. Exactly, Jen. That is perfectly all right. He used to call his desk drawer the Bureau of Theoretical Physics. And why did he do that? He used to do that because he was secretly developing his own ideas, his own thesis on relativity, and he did not want to discuss that with anyone. But this also meant that he was a physicist and he was involved in physics and he was discovering new things about the physics of the world. And he called his desk drawer in a very joking way that it was the Bureau of Theoretical Science because he was obviously exploring theoretical physics. Okay. Yes, Bureau of Theoretical Physics. Exactly, Alina. True that. Next question. Why did Einstein write a letter to Franklin Roosevelt? So till then, till the time you guys answer this, I'll write the answer for the previous question, the major points. What do we learn about Einstein as a person? Okay. So we learned that Einstein was a rebellious person who did not compromise his freedom. He was not just enchanted with science, but all disciplines and arenas of human engagement or arts, literature, politics, etc. He was not willing to be categorized just person. They scientific he did crave support from others too. cherish as he willing move opposite direction if was the more liberal path. Okay, so this is the answer for the first question. What do you learn about Einstein? Now let's see आप लोगों ने क्या आंसर किया है. Einstein wrote a letter to Franklin Roosevelt when the Nazis were in Germany and he had to migrate from there. The discovery of nuclear fission in Germany had made the American physicists upset. Not exactly, Dakshvish, not exactly that. Yeah, but that's the whole beauty of the chapter, that he's just not about science, okay? He's so much more. Einstein emigrated to the United States was the fact that yes, exactly. Ma'am, to warn him about German atomic attacks, maybe because he was a Jew. Yes, Alina, exactly. Yes, yes, yes. So, guys, he wrote a letter to Franklin Roosevelt because he was concerned about the development of atomic bombs that the Nazis had created, and he wrote a letter to Franklin Roosevelt warning him of the side effects of these atomic bombs, because he clearly mentioned that it could eliminate, or it could just simply eradicate or annihilate a whole port. One atomic bomb had the power to annihilate the whole port, and he wanted Franklin Roosevelt to understand what he was up against. So that is why he wrote that letter to Franklin Roosevelt. Okay, all right, next question. How did Einstein react to the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki? So how did Einstein react to this bombing? He was definitely moved. He was shaken to his core. He realized that science was being used to eliminate an entire population, to annihilate humankind, and he understood the extent to which people can misappropriate or misuse these scientific discoveries. When these atomic bombs are used as weapons, they can be very destructive. And it shook him to his core, because he was a scientist, and some other scientist, or he himself maybe would have, helped his own country to create atomic bombs. Yeah, he was deeply shaken by the extent of the. Yes, exactly. And wrote a public missive to the United Nations. Exactly, yeah. So he wrote a public missive. Missive means a long official letter. Remember the meaning of the missive? Missive. He wrote a missive to United Nations, right? He wrote a long official letter to the United Nations, asking them to develop, or to create, or to come up with a world government, a government that would rule and govern the entire world on the basis of some moral rules, so to say. Okay. He was upset because he had no hatred for Japanese and he respected every human. Alina, not exactly. I mean, yeah, obviously that is one thing, but he was more shaken by how science could be misused to annihilate a people like that. Okay. Okay. Fine. Alrighty, and then final question. Why does the world remember Einstein as a world citizen? This is our final question for this question. Sorry, for this chapter. I'm misplacing my words, guys. Final question for this chapter. So why does the world remember Einstein as a world citizen? Who can answer this question? Can anyone answer this question? Let's see if people can answer, if they can put their points. I know you guys are typing right now, but please be a little quick, a little quick. Why was he called a world citizen, or why is he known as a world citizen? Alina, don't look at their comments. Even I'm not looking at their comments. They're talking something amongst themselves, so let them. Because he believed in universal peace, when there was the rat race for becoming atomic power, he was worried about the aftermaths of the bomb. He was really a world citizen who was concerned with humanity. Yes, exactly, Jayant Kumar. He craved for universal peace, right? He craved for and promoted universal peace. He wrote a missive to the UN and pleaded to create a world government that could oversee, regulate, and hold countries accountable for their outright unscrupulous acts. However, it was to no avail. Dedicated his life professing world peace and humanitarian principle. Right? So this would be the answer why he is called a world citizen. So if you guys look at the end of the chapter, then you would see that Einstein got even more involved in politics, agitating for an end to the arms buildup and using his popularity to campaign for peace and democracy. Right? So he was the one who got involved in politics. So he was not untouched by the politics and he was not apolitical. He even campaigned for peace and democracy using his popularity for that purpose. So this is why he can easily be called a world citizen. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. He was definitely, yes, Dakshvich, he was definitely agitated after the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Yeah, he campaigned for peace and democracy around the world. And exactly, yeah. You can put all these things. All right, fine. So now we're done with this chapter. So any ninth class student, if you have any doubt about this chapter or any doubt from this chapter, then please let me know. I'm all ears and I'll be happy to resolve all your doubts and queries. Okay? Okay. I'm looking at your comments, and Abha, you wanted to tell me something. Now is the time to tell me anything you want. Ma'am, enjoyed these sessions. Jayant, you always do. You're such a sweetheart. Okay. Abha, where are you? Rishabh, you were saying something where you E is equal to McDonald's square. I'm not really a fan of McDonald's though. How to take Unacademy Plus subscription. Dakshvit, you have to go and download an Academy application. Once you download the Unacademy application, you have to sign in with your name and number. And once you do that, you'll have to choose the class you want to go for, and then you'll get the option to buy an Academy Plus subscription. So you can go for whichever month pack you want to. Just do not forget to use the code SSIN10, because this code will fetch you 10% straight up off. And if you buy the subscription before 8th of August, then you'll also have extra months of free subscription and classes, and you'll also get free Creative Corner subscription, which means that you'll be able to learn any art form that you want for free. Okay, so go for it. It is the best offer going on right now. Okay, it's okay, that short gamer, it's okay, no issues. India beat England by 7 runs. Congratulations, people. India is shining everywhere. Yes, Abha, we are done with question answers. Okay, guys. Yeah, all of you, please like the session, yeah? Why such कंजूसी? हाँ, इतना misers क्यों बन रहे हो? Like के time पे. Like the sessions. Yes, we do teach NTSC, Dakshvit. So you can go on the app and check for NTSC facts. Okay. Rishabh, I understand. I understand your insinuation here, your indirect. That's nice, Google Assistant. Thank you. Abha, you were going to say something. Bye, Sapna Garg. Come on, Abha, quickly tell me what you were going to say. Otherwise, guys, if none of you has anything to say to me or none of you have any doubts, then we can end the session. Ma'am, Yippee versus Maggie. Actually, Alina, so I've got Maggie right in front of me there, and I'm not eating it because my mother asked me not to. But I ate Yippee, I guess, 2 days ago or 3 days ago, maybe. And for the time being, they're giving us the high-priced Yippee, which does not have a good taste, at least for me. And it is too spicy for me. I used to like the earlier Yippee, which had some sort of masala, which was good. But this Yippee is just not up to that task. So I think they should just bring back the Yippee that they debuted from. ओके मैम, आज मुझे इंडिपेंडेंस डे के लिए बिकॉज ऑफ माय रीडिंग मुझे बिना उसके लिए कुछ भी करे सिलेक्ट व्हाट आभा व्हाट यू मीन इंडिपेंडेंस डे व्हाट डिड सिलेक्ट यू फॉर ओके एक टॉप सीक्रेट प्लान क्या चल रहा है मैम एवेंजर्स वर्सेस हैरी पॉटर माय गॉड अलीना आर यू सीरियस राइट नाउ oh god I can't choose this is something I would not be able to choose. I mean, I would have chosen Harry Potter, but now they have Doctor Strange in Harry Potter, which means, sorry, Doctor Strange in Avengers, which means Benedict Cumberbatch. And I'm a huge fan of Benedict Cumberbatch and his acting prowess. This is definitely a tie. I mean, I don't think I can choose anything, but I mean, Harry Potter is still a notch higher, I guess. Okay. Abha, are you going? Yes, I'll go with Harry Potter. Exactly, Elena. Like, if I have to, then most probably I'll go with Harry Potter too. But then I've watched Harry Potter so many times. I think Avengers are just a breath of fresh air. But I've also watched Avengers so many times now. I think I just need to find something else. जॉनी डेप की कौन सी मूवी आपको सबसे ज्यादा पसंद? Kevin Pandya, I think I like all Johnny Depp movies. I have not seen many of his movies. Pirates of Caribbean, definitely, I mean, have to be just like the best of the best. And then I watched Transcendence a few days ago. Although I had watched it earlier, but I again completely forgot the movie, so I watched it again. And I watched him in Transcendence. I've also watched him, I think, in a few other movies. For example, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So in that series, other than that, I don't really remember seeing him anywhere else. So I mean, I haven't seen Johnny Depp much, but whatever I have seen of him, I think he's one of the greatest actors. Really good. Okay. Oh wow, Abha, that's amazing. Congratulations. You have to narrate the whole history of India. So I think after Independence Day, you can come and enlighten us about the history of India. Although I think we all do know a lot, but we'll definitely love to be enlightened because I must have forgotten a lot also. So yeah, that's good. That's good. That's congratulations. Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, I have seen this Bhavin Pandya, but uh, I think Johnny Depp was he in the Chocolate Factory also? I think yeah, I have seen Alice in Wonderland. I think I've also seen other movies like The Nutcrackers and something. I think he was in some other movie like that also. Maybe. Abha, why? Why? Why are you saying that? Okay, guys, we have 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, I will leave. Okay. स्वयं chill मार के लाती हूँ. Also, I ate aloo ka paratha today, so yeah, full of energy. I ate 10, lots and lots of energy stored up. Okay. Oh, Ranu, you were here in the session. Didn't see you there. आपको मैम किसी ने किडनैप कर लिया था क्या अभी बताते हैं तो जिसने आपको कुछ भी आप हाँ कुछ भी in Chocolate Factory he was the owner right Bhavin Pandya yes because I was getting this recollection from the movie yeah in Chocolate Factory he was definitely a owner um so yeah I have seen him in that role and he was marvelous as usual I mean you can fit him in any role and he would do a great job at that. I mean, Johnny Depp definitely is great. I like Brad Pitt also. Amazing actor, amazing actor. I just watched Brad Pitt and Robert De Niro's Sleepers movie based on a novel that the owner claims to be true, based on true events. And it is again a very heart-wrenching story, but I loved Brad Pitt in there. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I like these actors. They're good. They're really good. My favorite all-time Bollywood movie, Bajrangi Bhaijaan, Three Idiots, PK, Happy New Year, and obviously Bahubali 2. Okay, Alina, why Happy New Year? I have to ask you because that movie was a torture. I watched it for Shah Rukh Khan, and I think that's when I just gave up on Shah Rukh Khan. I was like, he's not going to give us the movies that we deserve from him. So why Happy New Year? Exactly why? कल भी छुट्टी लोगे क्या नहीं नहीं आभा आई वोंट टेक छुट्टी आई थिंक अभी तक संडे तक ही है यार मैम ने मुझे विश नहीं किया किस बात के लिए मिनाली किस बात के लिए विश करना है ओके या बिल्कुल आभा व्हाई नॉट फॉर श्योर सो ट्रू आई लाइक ब्रैड पिट फाइट क्लब मूवी एंड मिस्टर मिसेस जोन्स जोन्स नहीं है मिस्टर मिसेस स्मिथ है भवन मिस्टर मिसेस स्मिथ अरे ब्रैड पिट को कहीं भी उठा लो आई लव हिज द क्यूरियस केस ऑफ बेंजामिन बटन्स I love his Sleepers movie that I just watched. I definitely love his World War Z, Fight Club, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, anything. You just, Brad Pitt is breathtaking. And he was breathtaking. My God, I was not alive in that era. So now I have to see a young Brad Pitt and just pine for him. Okay, ma'am, take one chit chat session. Yeah, I think we have chit chat session lined up this Saturday. Bye, Alina. Shabba khair. Yes, ma'am, I forgot. ना छुट्टी लेते हो ना, मैं श्रुति मैं भी क्लास अटेंड कर लेती हूँ. तुम लोग चाकू घोंपने वाले बच्चे ऐसे इधर उधर टीचर्स की क्लास में घूमते रहते हो हैं. ये नहीं कि उस दिन चिल मारो, उस दिन पढ़ाई वढ़ाई से दूर हो या फिर उस दिन अपना सेल्फ स्टडी करो. नहीं, इधर उधर घूमने का है. Your surname. My surname is Singh. Okay, guys. So it's 10:16. I will leave now and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow we have our weekly mentee and other mentees lined up. So make sure that you read everything for tomorrow. Okay. So good night, people. Sweet dreams. It was nice meeting you all again. And I know that you all missed me. So I would not give you an opportunity to miss me tomorrow because I will be here. Okay. All right. Bye, Abha. Until tomorrow. Everyone, bye, 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 Rishabh, bye, Swayam, and bye, Bhavin. Bye, everyone. Good night, sweet dreams, and take care. Until tomorrow.